in the trade war?
In New York City's Chinatown,
some from Taiwan, Japan.
Imported goods cram the shelves of nearly every store, costing more because of the 30% tariff on China. It had been 145%. Specialty markets are getting hit too.
We're a small mom-and-pop store just trying to make a living, survive.
Jennifer Myers runs a Greenwich Village shop that markets products from the UK, dealing with changing rules and prices.
We have seen it in wholesalers that we buy from. Prices are going up and they will only continue to.
Steve Kafen, CBS News, New York.
These are desperate times at many food banks across the country.
Coordinators at food banks say income stagnation and rising living costs are increasing demand at their operations nationwide. Jason Jakubowski with Connecticut Food Share says many of his clients now find themselves on the other side of the equation.
Many of them come to us and say, I donated to you for years, and I never in a million years thought I would have to use this service.
Jakubowski saw a 25% increase in food demand last year, and he expects another double-digit increase this year. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
Reporter Marley Ginter tells us about a Memorial Day tradition at Sacramento's Old City Cemetery. Flags being planted on the graves of every person who served in the armed forces.
Row after row, a reminder of the sacrifices by those who lost their lives in the line of duty.
I don't think people recognize just how many people died in these wars. It really, honestly, brought a tear to my eye.
An unwavering commitment to make sure these service members are remembered and honored this Memorial Day.
A major power outage has hit the area around Cannes in France on this final day of the city's film festival. Organizers say the closing ceremony will still go on. It's still unclear the cause of the outage. About 160,000 customers are affected. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Military veterans and active duty service members, you could become a certified cyber warrior with just 12 weeks of training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, and IT pros with these skills often enjoy abundant opportunity and a great lifestyle. Protect our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP.
Every Friday morning, the Dan Gaffney Show is on the road. We call it Friday Live. Now presented by the Generator Guys, your certified Generac generator service provider and installer. Don't let your lights be a surprise. Call the Generator Guys. This Friday will be at Excellent on Coastal Highway Rehoboth from 5:30 a.m. till 9. You're invited to stop by for breakfast or coffee. Plus, I have an open microphone for you. If you have something going on in the community you'd like to discuss, come on by. You can also meet our great sponsors who stop by. Joining me this Friday, No Nonsense Office Machines of Georgetown, R&L Irrigation Services, Shore Water Refining, Best Shot, Coastal Highway, Lewes, Bright Brothers of Delmarva, A Second Glance in the Peddler's Village, and First Aid Chevy in Georgetown. Doing the morning show live on location once a week is a decades-long tradition. We do hope you'll stop by. Presented by the Generator Guys, your certified Generac generator service provider and installer on Delaware 1059. The following program is sponsored by Weller's Utility Trailers and does not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of this station or Forever Media or its radio stations.
The following is a paid commercial presentation.
70. Sent you, okay? So anyway, that's that. Are you telling me that these people aren't right over there? Okay.
No, I know.
Okay, that's okay. I'm telling you, it's your turn, girl. Okay. Let me rub your back, massage your ego. All right, Linda, you ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah. Okay, Denise.
Okay, I guess.
What are we talking about?
Well, I was thinking, what am I going to talk about? The beginning of the week, I worked out in the yard all week.
And you did a great job.
And it was nice.
She did a great job.
Right. But when it got a little chilly at the end of the week, I said, what am I going to do? So I decided to start working on my Alaska scrapbook.
Okay.
So I'm in, but
I thought we weren't doing scrapbooks anymore.
well, you know what? this is the big thing. I
Okay.
have bags of pictures and information.
Yes, you do.
All in my closet.
Right.
And I'm trying to declutter.
Yes.
So I just can't throw them away because
Okay.
I did all the work taking all those pictures.
Yes,
Why
you
take
did.
the pictures if you're not going to put them in a scrapbook?
And you know, when your closets are not big enough,
just make more.
buy another building.
Anyway, so I said I'm going to do this scrapbook. So
Okay.
so that's what I'm doing. I'm just finishing up projects.
She has this little printer. What's it called? A selfie or
yes.
Shelby or something?
Oh, it's wonderful.
She's going through it, man.
Well, I order them from Walmart. That's the
And
thing
then she
that you're
takes them home and
supposed to do.
critiques them.
Right, but if you get one like online, like you just snag a picture online, it's
Right.
really nice just to put it through my computer and do
It
that
is.
little Shelby printer.
It is.
Yeah, so I'm working that thing over because I'm doing the World's Fair, the Seattle World's Fair information. I bought
Okay,
one
is
of
it
these.
coming up or has it been?
Well, it's been. You know, I'm a past person.
Okay.
You are not. You're a futuristic.
She's a rear view mirror person.
I really am. I just love the past. Maybe I don't know if it's because I just don't have any. You always think future. You always think
Well, I'm
ahead.
in business. I'm all about something new.
Right, I'm not. I'm
And it's
like,
fine. It's okay. It's a good balance.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm buying all the stuff as it's coming out and it's more expensive. You're buying it on the backside when nobody wants it. I like that analogy.
That's exactly it. Oh my
Unless
goodness.
it's antiques, then it's a different story.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I went on eBay and bought the souvenir
I see that.
program, official $1.50.
From when?
From 1962, the Seattle World's Fair.
This is what we spend our retirement money.
I know, but it just adds to it.
How much was that thing?
I think it was like $12.
Okay.
Okay.
Including shipping?
Yeah, I think that's about what it was. Anyway, while I was there, this was on eBay too. It's one of their little coins that they gave out. It's worth $1.
Okay.
It's a souvenir
What
coin.
did we pay for the thing that's worth $1?
$6.
Plus shipping?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know
Okay.
how it's going
It
over there.
just shows that old stuff is worth something.
That's right.
Okay. Remember that, okay? When you look at me. Okay.
Denise constantly alludes to you're getting older.
I think I am.
don't see it because I'm older than you and
Right.
my eyes are aging every year. So I can't see the difference.
Well, that's really
How's
nice.
that?
But that's where these scrapbooks are going to come in handy.
Mhm.
Because when I'm like old and got nothing going on in my life,
You can look
I'm
at
going to look back and say, I had a really good life.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I do them for.
I agree.
But
And
I have a whole closet full. We literally cut out part of our master bathroom, put in a closet, and now it's just filled with scrapbooks.
Right. We took the bathtub that had jets in it out
Yeah, for
to create a
scrapbooks.
closet for scrapbooks, okay?
We're sick.
We are. So in other words, gosh, we should have never bought the bathtub with jets in it in the first place.
That's right.
Look, you're just about out of time
I
over
know,
there,
I'm
girl.
sorry. I only wanted to say just a couple things. Okay, Linda has pictures, but I thought this was a delightful picture of what it looked like
Oh,
when
look at
people
those
went
ladies.
to their. It's an older
Look
group.
at the hat on the woman.
Yeah,
Let me turn it around.
yeah. Linda's got it on Facebook, but
Does
this
she?
this one particular.
What was that?
Okay.
So you can see
Yeah.
dresses down to your shoelaces.
Right. Right, but the big
Okay.
thing is since I'm on line looking at pictures,
Yes.
I found this one big thing. It's like a mosaic piece of
I
art,
see
and
that.
it's still there.
Is it really?
There's not a whole lot left,
Okay.
but it is still there. And I found all these pictures of it, and I found these people sitting in front of it. See,
Now,
there
were
it
these
is.
same people there?
No, they weren't there.
Okay, I
But
didn't know if this was a wax museum.
Anyway,
or
I've had a great time looking
did.
back. I just love looking back. But I want to say the one thing, and this is, I'm going to leave my segment in a depressing state, okay?
Oh my gosh, are you going to talk about The trailer we almost bought yesterday.
No, I'm not going to talk
okay.
about that. No, but there's questions, online. It says, why was the World's Fair destroyed?
Okay.
I never knew the World's Fair was destroyed. I know there's not all the buildings aren't there anymore.
Okay.
But anyway, this is the answer. A smallpox epidemic that originated at the fair in midsummer spread throughout the city by early autumn. Then, just before the gala closing ceremonies were to be held, Mayor Carter Harrison was assassinated. Finally, shortly after the fair's close, a fire swept through the fairgrounds, destroying many of the buildings.
You talk about putting closure to the fair.
Is that sad
The
or
mayor
what?
is assassinated.
Oh my gosh, smallpox outbreak and a fire. Anyway. And yeah.
No locusts.
No locusts.
Oh my goodness.
We laugh about it, but it's tragic. Anyway, last night we looked up to see if there was any World's Fairs still
And
going on.
there is one coming up in Japan, right?
Yeah,
We're thinking about going.
We're going to go to the World's Fair anyway.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Huh?
take the show there.
Right, take the show there.
Yeah.
Well, we want to see if there's anything new or neat to buy.
Yeah,
All right.
that's it.
I want you to see if you can find these people in the
Right.
room. Is that okay?
Okay, I'm going to
There's a whole bunch in here, so.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, there she goes, everybody. The World's Fair, the Seattle World's Fair. All right, what else is going on? Adkins Law Firm. Hey there, everybody. Look at this young man coming in here. How you doing there, young fella? Good morning, good morning. How you doing? Good, good. All right, so anyway, Adkins Law Firm, okay? This is one of my attorneys that I love dealing with and promoting, all right? So I use him for all kinds of things. People say, well, like, what do you use it for? Well, I'm forming another LLC, and I got him working on that. And then I also want to say that if you are buying some property, I'm getting ready to buy some more property, I'm using him for that. I know somebody that needed a commercial lease, and they got up with him for that. So there's just a lot of things that Adkins Law Firm in Milton, Delaware can help out with. So I just want to say that if you need an attorney to help out with something or to put things together or something like that, I would really highly encourage you give him a call. Very personable. There's another lady in there named Jennifer Tart. So there's 2 attorneys on staff, and they do a good job. So again, whether it's something you need some help with, advice, estate planning, or you have a situation where you need an attorney, I just want to let you know it is Jason Adkins, Adkins Law Firm in Milton, Delaware. So the website is the letter J, adkinslaw.com. The letter J, adkinslaw.com, and they're right there at 401 Broke Hill Road in Milton. Give them a call, 302-664-2791. 302-664-2791. Okay? All right, so what else is happening? We've got one person supposed to be here that not in the building. All right, no problem at all. We've had Denise on, and all right, so I'm going to go ahead and get ahead a little bit on commercials. I did want to ask real quick, Linda, did you want to have a word with us and tell us about your trip or not? I mean, you got panic all over your face now. It's up to you. I don't want to put you on the spot, but Slice of Paradise, we'll talk about them. All right, so she's like, oh my gosh, my sausage just come out and everything. So now she's stuck talking to me. Are you smiling? Okay.
Always.
All right, Linda Bosco and Jim Bosco were not here last week or last Wednesday at another show we did, and things were just not the same. So we really missed you, for real, genuinely, we really missed you, okay?
No, we missed our routine here.
I'm sure you did miss us. There's nothing like us.
I know.
Your
But
life
we had a good
is
time.
incomplete.
We had a good time.
Where did you go? Was it Philadelphia or Baltimore?
Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Yes.
Las Vegas, okay.
And we left the day it was 100 degrees.
Okay.
And came back to this.
Yeah, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
What is it, 60 degrees out there, 70 degrees?
Yeah,
Something like
well,
that?
we had a good time. My husband's not here because I think the trip wore him out a little bit.
Jet lag.
So-
was he up there with the pilot telling him what to do?
Yeah, he tried.
Taking pictures. He was up there taking pictures.
Right.
I'm a professional photographer, sir. All right.
No,
So
everything.
you had a good time.
We did. Everything
All right.
went well, and we didn't see any shows. It was just so crowded out there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But,
Good.
Yeah.
Did you have any good food?
We did. We went back to a restaurant called Batista's Hole in the Wall, where we went on our honeymoon
40 years ago?
In 1975.
Wow.
So every time we go back there for at least one meal, and we order the same thing that we had on our honeymoon.
Do they have the same silverware they had?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Pretty
Wow.
much. Yep.
Okay, but new napkins.
Yeah.
New napkins.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
well, they're cloth. So I don't
they
know.
might be the same ones. Okay.
I think they wash
Okay.
them.
So, all right. Well, we did miss you. We're glad you're back.
Yeah.
I do have a crazy question.
Mhm.
Did you win any money or lose any money?
We won big in the memories department.
Meaning you had memories?
And yes,
Okay.
and we lost money so that they can build another casino in our name.
How nice is that? You go, Linda. All right. Anything else
Okay.
we need to know?
No, I have
All
to
right.
get back to work though.
You get back to work.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Denise, if you would, you can just double check if those people out there are anybody waiting. So Slice of Paradise screen and railing. Slice of Paradise screen and railing. Who is this? This is Alan Sayer. You hear us talk about him every week, and if you need a 3-season room or a screened-in porch, or you need some railing, he is your go-to guy. He's locally owned and operated. He manufactures his products right there in Milford, Delaware, and he's just an all-around good guy. So I just want to let you know that if you need any railing, he makes and sells aluminum railing, okay? And whether it's for your business, whether it's for your home, whether you have a deck and you want railing around the deck, he can do that for you in aluminum, okay? It's not going to rust, rot, chip, or peel. All right, then you might need a screened-in porch. He can do that for you. Or you might need to get yourself a 3-season room. He can do that for you, too. So his name is Alan Sayer. Estimates are free when you call. He is the gentleman who will come out and look at your project and give you an estimate. And they are licensed. They're insured. They cover all of Delaware. And they're really good at what they do. So it is called it's the name of the business is Slice of Paradise Screen and Railing. His website is GetASliceOfParadise.com. GetASliceOfParadise.com. And like I say, he's right there on Shawnee Road, the old Comstock building, and he'll do a good job for you. So phone number. This is Alan's cell phone number. So if you have a question, you're going to be calling Alan. You can text him if you want. 302-265-9135. 302-265-9135. Like their Facebook page and tell Alan Jim Weller sent you. Okay? Now, what else is going on? We're busy here today, and I'm going to throw it over to Wayne. Does Wayne, by any chance, want to have a word with me? Maybe not. I'm going to leave that alone. All right. So, Wayne, did you by chance want to come on live? No? Okay. Well, good to see you anyway. Good to see you. All right. I just didn't want to leave him out. You know what I mean? In case he wanted to be on. All right. You know what's going on today? When is the 25th? That's tomorrow. Tomorrow, there is a fundraiser for the Woodbridge Little League, okay? And this fundraiser is a good one because if you go to the chicken barbecue, this is the Kiwanis Chicken Barbecue, which is outside of Greenwood on 404. If you go there tomorrow, it's on Seashore Highway, actually, Seashore Highway. The chicken is evidently, it's a pre-sale tickets available and encouraged. But either way, just go there tomorrow, the 25th, and get yourself some chicken. And it is a fundraiser for the Woodbridge Little League, okay? So what else is going on? Weller's is going to be open at 8 o'clock today. So that's another good thing. Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open. And we've got these canopies. People are like, are you ever going to sell out of them? I don't know. They keep finding more. I thought I only bought 300 in the beginning. But anyway, they must be multiplying. So these are canopies. So they're like, you pop them up. They're like in a little Ziploc bag. Not a Ziploc bag. It's a bag that has a zipper on it. You open it up and you get it out, and it's a canopy. You pull it. And, you know, it goes up, and it's got a thing that goes on the top of it, and it's a brand called Coleman, which are kind of famous and known for making tents and things like that, a good quality canopy, and they're 13 by 13. I think they're $127. I know they're $199 on Amazon, but I think they're $127 at Weller's in Bridgeville, and it might be 2 of them for $200 if you want 2. So anyway, if you have a question about these canopies, give the guys a call at the store, because I'm not positive if we have many left, and I'm not positive the exact price, but I know I'm close at $127 or 2 for $200. So give them a call, 302-337-8228, 302-337-8228, and just give them a call. They're open today till 2 o'clock. All right? Now, where are we? People say, where is this show at? Okay, we're here. We're right inside the Palace in Milford, Delaware. They're open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I just want to let you know that if you're hungry or you want to get a gift card, you can dine in. You can order takeout. You can order, what's it called, Slice or Dash or DoorDash, or I don't know them all. But anyway, you can get food here many different ways, okay? What is the phone number here? If you wanted to call in and order and pick it up yourself, phone number is 302-422-2007, okay? Now, another good sponsor of the show is Peninsula Chiropractic Center. And I had somebody the other day say, I've never been to a chiropractor in my life. I said, my goodness, you have no idea what you're missing. And you know what he said? I had no idea what I was missing. I went in, I had some aches and pains and things like that. And he said they did some adjustments. And he said, I felt unbelievably better. So I just want to let you know, the nice thing about chiropractic care is many times you're going to feel instant results because it's an adjustment. There's no cutting or surgery or anything like that. It's an adjustment. So whether it's your wrist or your arm or your elbow or your shoulder or your back or your neck, whatever it may be, you can go there and they will take a look at things. And if they can't help you or they're not what you need, they'll steer you in the right direction. So it's 2 guys. Dr. Trillia owns Peninsula Chiropractic Center, and his right-hand helper there is Dr. Budd. So Dr. T and Dr. Budd, I've dealt with both of them. I love them both. They're really good at what they do. If you were hurt in a car accident, they accept most insurances. They also will let you cash pay. Very accommodating, and they're right there in Seaford. So it's Peninsula Chiropractic Center, peninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and their phone number is 302-629-4344, 302-629-4344, okay? All right, again, Weller's Utility Trailers. You heard me mention that they're open today. They're open from 8 until 2, and we have a help wanted position. We're looking for 2 more people. We're looking for people that they would keep our lot in good order. So there's some grass cutting, some weed whacking, but that's a very minimal part. We got Jerry's lawn care, taking care of our grass cutting. So, but if we move a trailer, we cut the grass when we move it. So, but it's more like when we unload trailers. So we unload them, we put them on the ground, and they don't have any tires and wheels on them. When they come, they're stacked one on top of another. So you would jack it up and put the tires and wheels on. If it has a ramp gate, it might be laying in the floor. That needs to be put on the trailer. It's no welding or anything like that. It's just all assembly. So you put the trailers together, then we park them out on the property, nice and neat and square and so on. And then when a customer buys one, you would go out with the tractor and you would get their trailer, bring it over to the building. We have a box. We plug it into the box. We make sure the left turn signal works and the right turn signal. And people say, why do you do all that? Because even though they're brand new trailers, we find some things that don't work just right. So unlike everybody else that sells trailers, we pride ourselves in making sure the minute and the day that you buy it, that we check the lug nuts and we torque them and make sure they're right. We check the air in the tires to make sure it's the right pressure. We check the left turn signal, the right turn signal. If it has brakes on it, we jack it up and make sure the brakes work on all 4 wheels. So we're looking for somebody to help us with that. So when we get busy, we could use another person. So it's a lot person is what we need. So this would be, we're closed on Sundays and Mondays, so it would be Tuesday through Saturday. And we either are looking for 1 full-time or 2 part-time, okay? So if you have any interest, it's best to just stop in there and talk to Chuck or Mike. If it is for you, please don't send your mother or your girlfriend to apply for you. We need you to come in. Don't send your probation officer. We want to talk to you, okay? So if you're interested, we want to see you and talk to you about this job, all right? But anyway, you would be surprised how many young men send their girlfriends in or, their They're better halves. It's because their girlfriend or better half wants their boyfriend to get a job. The boyfriend's not really into it, in other words, but she's applying for him. So anyway, I'm just saying that if you want to talk to us about a job, we'd love to talk to you, but we don't want to joke around about it. It's really work, okay? It's a job, all right? That's what it is. Okay, and it's not a one-handed job. People say, can I hold my cell phone in one hand and work with the other? No, it's a two-handed job. I'm sorry. All right, so we're sitting inside the Palace in Milford. I've got a good crowd going on here today. Lots of different people coming and going. If you're hungry, come on in and have a bite to eat. Something I noticed, they have a really good special on Monday through Friday. If you've never been to the Palace and had their breakfast, listen to this. That's not on weekends. This is Monday through Friday for $4.99. You say, what? I'm going to get a cup of coffee? No. You are going to get their breakfast special Monday through Friday, $4.99. You get 2 eggs, any style. You get 2 pancakes, and you get ham and a ham and cheese omelet. Holy mackerel, all that for $4.99. Not on weekends, only Monday through Friday, weekdays, okay? $4.99. If you've never been to the Palace, mark that down. Take advantage of that offer. I don't know how long it's good for, okay? So we're sitting right inside the Palace. We're taking a break from Delaware 105.9. So switch over to my Facebook page right this minute. I don't want you to miss anything. All right, now from a Fine Day Radio audience, my TV Delmarva audience, Facebook and YouTube, we don't take a break from there. That's why I want people to switch over so you don't miss anything. Colin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Jim?
Oh, it's been an interesting morning.
Oh, here's how it started off for me.
Okay.
Went out to the Fine Day Radio van and went to start it, and the battery was dead. We haven't driven in a while, so obviously it's got to draw.
We're not working on Wednesdays
every
anymore.
Wednesday anymore, yeah. So we're only doing 2 Wednesdays a month.
That's right.
Had to jump start it.
So now he has to remember he has to jump start it.
Right, exactly. Right, we're not going to fix it. We're just going to keep jump starting it every time, right? So anyway, we
got here,
yeah, and things were going on with the radio station. So I was a little late because of that. I'm still on time, but I was a little late than
correct. Compared to what I'm normally used to seeing him.
So my goal is to be here by 6, and I'm usually here by 10 or earlier.
And then
today
something else was wrong.
Got here. Yeah, and then something else was wrong. And it's been a week full of that, actually. So we had the satellite problem. And to the people that called us and let us know that you were having problems, thank you. We appreciate you listening, and we appreciate you telling us. Because, there may be a time we don't always, well, we do know what it sounds like, but not always, you know what I mean? There might be a time that we don't hear something. And so we appreciate you getting in contact with us and letting us know. So it's just been a week of... And I've got lots of things going on. So here's what we got going on with TV Delmarva. So TV Delmarva is now on the air on 2 stations. We're on Channel 14 and we're on Channel 33.
Yeah.
So I do want to let you know that if you're watching on 14, 14 will be going away. The whole channel.
Okay.
Is going to go away.
Okay.
So you need to switch to Channel 33. So that tower is in Sharptown, Maryland.
Okay.
It's actually the WMDT 47 tower that we're on.
So it's much taller.
Much taller. That tower is 1,017 feet tall.
Okay.
We're up at about 900 feet.
Wow.
And we're at 15,000 watts, where before we were at 500 feet and 2,000 watts. So,
wow.
Yeah.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 7 times more powerful.
Does this mean the electric bill is going to change?
I don't know.
Okay. That's yet to be determined.
It's definitely going to change, yes. So, but we'll see. That's fine.
As he says more power and more things, I'm thinking,
it draws
I don't
more
think
electricity.
This is solar power.
Exactly. So, and so at TV Delmarva also I'm working on, we're going to be running master control for a national network. It's called Ringside Sports.
Oh, here we go.
So that's a Ringside Network. So it's a boxing network. And we're going to be running master control for it at TV Delmarva, so you'll be able to watch that. I think they're on TCL TVs. So the TCL TVs, they're Roku TVs generally. They're like on that channels that they have.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, built right into the TV.
Oh, yeah. I got to figure out that one, how to do that.
Okay.
For TV Delmarva, how to get built right into TV.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So get up with them.
So anyway, so we've got that going on, and it's just been a busy week. And, we've got some other things cooking with Fine Day Radio that we can't talk about just yet. But we're always looking on ways to expand our signal.
Right.
Expand our listenership and just to give more value to our advertisers and our listeners.
And we want to say thank you to all of our advertisers because we're doing nothing but growing.
Yes.
Like whatever you signed on for, it only gets better.
Right.
In other
I just
words.
think about these people that have signed on for the 377. I don't even want to say what it is.
Right.
But
it's our friends and family.
The original friends and family package. They are getting
a deal of a lifetime.
Right. And it's going to get better and better.
And better and better. And the price doesn't change.
Right. Yeah.
So, but anyway, and if you ever want to be part of TV Delmarva or what's it called? Fine Day Radio.
Fine Day 102.3. Yep. WNJD.
Hey, this Wednesday.
Yeah, this Wednesday.
Have a show.
We're going to be at Brighton Homes in Lewes. So that's right on Route 1 in Lewes. So it's just south of Kings Highway.
I think it's right
Community Bank.
Between Community Bank and Bethany Blues.
It is between there, yeah, which is right next door to Bushell's restaurant. So, did you drive by there and see it?
No, I didn't, but I was having it explained to me how to find it. That's where it's at.
That's it, yeah.
So I think we've narrowed lunch down to Bethany Blues.
Oh, okay.
On Wednesday. Anyway, 10 to noon, we're going to be live.
10 to noon, we will be there this Wednesday. We're going to be talking to Sheila Setzer of Brighton Homes, and she's going to tell us all about what they do. Man, they're doing remodels. They're doing additions.
Yeah.
They're doing all kinds of stuff. I think that you can buy a house, land home package from them. I think you can bring your own land, and they'll build a house for you on it.
Yeah.
They have plans that you can use.
Long-standing,
you can customize the plans.
Quality company.
I think 60-year company.
Really?
I think maybe 50 or 60.
Brighton Homes. So anyway, we're going to be there. We're going to be on the second floor of this building. I think that's where their offices are.
They got an escalator in there?
I think they got a set of steps.
Okay.
That's what they told me.
A broken set of escalators.
Yeah.
Not moving.
Not working.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that we're going to be there. We got some giveaways. If somebody wants to stop by, you want to make a plan to stop by and say hi.
Yeah.
And if time allows, I'll get you on the air. I don't know if I will or won't.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's this Wednesday, 10 to noon. Then the next Wednesday, June 4th.
I think this Wednesday we've got Jenny from Jenny Gems coming on as well.
I believe so.
I believe she's going to be there. So that's a neat business. I can't wait to talk about that.
We had her on just
involved.
a week or so ago.
Yeah. They're really going to get involved with Fine Day 102.3 here. And
they should.
Yeah. Yep.
So all right, so we're excited. It's
following Wednesday, what were you going to say?
June 4th.
June 4th.
Milford, right downtown.
That's right. We're going to be at Hauser's Auto Trim, and we're going to talk a little bit about Hauser's Auto Trim, but we're going to really talk about the building that is for sale, a commercial piece of property in downtown Milford, literally on the river.
It's 112 Park Place.
Yeah. So the back of the building is water.
You know what I used to get done there?
River. What's that?
Lettering. Richard Dix.
Richard Dix, yeah, that's where he had his sign company. Yep, Dixie Sign.
Yep. So this Wednesday, okay? It's literally on the water. You're right.
Yeah, really.
You're right.
Yep. All right. I'll
thanks,
see you in a little
Colin.
bit, Jim. I'll be back.
All right. So we're back on. So good morning. And I just want to let you know we got a busy show going on here. And I think we've got some people from Water's Edge Church going to be coming on and chit-chatting with us. And so what are you listening to? What are you watching? So this is a show. It is called Weller Does Delmarva. Where are we? We're in Milford. We're right at the Palace. We've been doing this show now for, we're into our 12th year. We've actually done it about 611 times. It's been unbelievable how many times we've done this show. We've never missed a Saturday. It's been amazing. So in other words, not through COVID or any of that stuff, we have always been here for you. So if you ever want to be on, time is available. We do charge for people to be on the show. And if you have an interest in it, we have a large audience, TV, radio, Facebook, YouTube, and so on. And we would love to talk to you, okay? Give me a call. All right, now, who have we got here? Who is, let's take our picture first. Right there. Who is CB?
I'm CB.
CB. All right, CB, we're going to let you talk right into that. Right. And who's Colleen?
I'm Colleen.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
And you're both from Water's Edge Church?
Yes, we are.
All right. And what are we here to talk about today?
We're here to talk about Celebrate Recovery. It's a program that we started at the Water's Edge Church. We'll be on our 2-year anniversary in a couple weeks.
Really?
And Celebrate Recovery is sort of based off the 12 steps of AA.
Okay.
We put biblical comparisons with the 12 steps, and then we do the 8 principles from that are developed from the Beatitudes.
Okay.
And it's not just for addiction on alcohol or drugs or anything like that. It's also healing. We do healing and hope for the hurting.
Oh, really?
So you can go in there with just anxiety issues, and we have people that come in there with just basic, general issues. And they don't
Okay.
have anybody to talk about. And the one thing that we stress there is that it's all confidential. We don't leave there telling everybody's business.
Okay.
That's part of the DNA for CR. CR was 1995. It was started by Rick Warren out of California.
Oh, the pastor.
Yes.
Okay.
And now
All right.
part of the-
Saddleback Church.
Yep. That's
Okay.
it. Yep.
All right. And let me ask you this: do you have to be a member of Water's Edge Church too?
Absolutely not.
You do not.
No,
Okay.
Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Is there a charge?
Nope.
No charge.
No charge
okay.
at all.
So kind of informal, just kind of come as you are,
As
and
you are. We have coffee and snacks.
and get to know some people. Okay. So I'm gonna presume you're going to interface with people that have been through something.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And so it's nothing like you're not getting advice from somebody that hadn't been there.
Yes.
In other words, so it's somebody that's been through something.
Yeah.
So, Colleen, what's your position in all this?
I'm his co-leader, and I just want to say that there are a lot of things that people don't realize. This being Mental Health Awareness Month, there are a lot of things that people don't realize. One thing leads to another. You have childhood issues, you have childhood traumas. You'll find connection there, you'll find fellowship, but these childhood traumas are the things that lead to alcohol, drug use. It's a product of what you went through as a child. We have people there with food issues, overeating. There are so many different things there. It's just the stigmatism on recovery is that if you go to a recovery place, it's for drugs and alcohol, and it's not. And that's the message that we really want to get out there, especially being Mental Health Awareness Month, is that there is a connection to your past. That everybody has issues. There is not one person in this world that can say they don't have issues. The thing that we want to do here is we want to find our identity in Christ. You want to surrender. You want to find a higher power. You want to find some place to go to where you can find somebody to talk to that has been through the same thing that you've been through. And you'll find it there at the Water's Edge.
Right. Well, good. How long has this been going on?
Let's say it'd be 2 years. The first Friday of June is our anniversary.
Wow, well,
two
good
years
job.
ago. My stepmom started it. You have to go through a 9-month program called a step study program to open one up. And my stepmom,
Okay.
she's been on your show before, Patsy Boyce.
Oh, yes.
She helped us. We call her the mother of RCR.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She started it, and we went through the step study program and officially opened up 2 years ago, the first Friday of March. Friday.
How
of
many
June.
people came the first time?
Uh,
Were you there the first time?
Yeah.
I just wondered. Okay.
I've been there from day one. We're
okay.
both day ones.
Okay.
Okay. First time, I will say at least 10 people.
Oh, that's a lot, I would think, for the first time.
That's about an average. We get at least 8, 10 people every
What made
Friday
you
night.
think this was needed in the community?
I'm actually a recovering addict.
Okay.
I've been in recovery since December 5th, 2011.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you able to find help when you needed it?
No.
No. Okay.
I ran from it, and I didn't have this program or anything like that I went to, and I didn't have anybody I could relate to, and that's what I'm in the program for, to help other people that are struggling. And I went to school for this also, for addiction and
Really?
recovery. Yeah.
Okay. Well, sounds like you're taking it very serious. Okay. And Colleen, what did you want to say?
Well, if God can do this to me, he can do it for anybody. I, too, am a recovering addict. I'm sober 9/14. It's been 5 years. 5 years, 8 months, 9 months. And I've actually almost stopped counting because I've forgotten the person that I was because of the person that I am.
Right.
And if he can do this for me, I know he can do it for anybody. Because I look back to my past, and the things that God can do, it's just amazing.
Right.
And if he can do it for me, he can do it for you.
Because we
He
already
can do it
see
for
that we
anybody.
can't handle it.
Yeah, we can't
In other
handle
words,
it.
we already know that.
Yes,
in other
we
words.
already
So,
know that. Absolutely.
So if somebody were to come, just walk me through. So they come, I guess you get to meet them, have a cup of coffee, chit-chat a little bit.
Yep.
So
Normally on a normal night, it's either testimony or a lesson. There's 25 lessons, and opposing, say like we had the one night, lesson number 1 would be denial.
Okay.
And then the following week, we'll have a testimony on denial.
Okay.
After the lesson or testimony, then we break up into small groups, men with men, women with women. And we
Okay.
do have childcare available if you have kids. We do have somebody
really?
there for that too.
Okay.
It's basically a Bible study along with your 12 steps.
Right,
You're going to find the principles along with it that's going to encourage you to say, oh, okay, God's going to give me the tools to handle
And the strength.
things and the strength.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, you definitely find your strength.
Where is this Water's Edge Church?
It's on Reynolds Road in Milton, Delaware.
Okay. Did it used to be a hardware store years ago?
It was the feed store years ago.
Yes, it was.
The old feed
Okay.
store. We bought the property, and we just actually finished our third phase on the sanctuary.
Nice
there.
new building up front.
Yep.
Okay. So Water's Edge Church is a church?
Yep.
Okay. When is normal church? So
Normal
if somebody
church-
wanted to just say, it's Memorial Day weekend, I'm in the neighborhood, I want to check out a church.
We do our Sunday services at 9 and 11 a.m. on Sunday mornings.
Okay, 9 and 11. So if somebody's a visitor, are they allowed to come?
Absolutely.
Okay, is there any height requirement?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
So in other words, okay.
Come as you are. We're not
Come
one
as
of
you
those
are.
churches you don't have to dress up or anything. Come as you are.
So if somebody's vacationing and they're listening, so what would be the actual address for Water's Edge?
13275 Reynolds Road.
13275 Reynolds Road, right?
Yep.
Is that Milton?
Yep, Milton, Delaware.
All right. And so do you have, things for kids if somebody came?
Yes, we have a youth program there, and we also have a children's ministry, and we have a nursery there, too, for babies if they bring their baby.
Okay. Is there any charge to go to this church?
No.
How about parking? Is the parking free?
Yeah, the parking's free.
Okay, well, I don't know. I mean,
And we also have child care for Celebrate Recovery, too.
Oh, okay,
If
good.
they want to bring the
Yeah.
kids, yes.
All right. If they have a question, is there a website?
Yes, it's at www.thewatersedgede.com. We also have an app. If you go on your iPhone or your Android, and you look up, it'd be that emblem right there, the little cross
Okay.
emblem.
Okay.
On the iPhone, and download the app, and it'll take you right to our services and everything. You can watch the service online through our app.
Oh, really? Okay. Anything else I need to know?
No, it is open to anyone.
Yep.
Okay.
The fellowship there, you'll be amazed. It'll touch your heart. It'll make you want to keep coming back. And what we say
How
is,
long have you been at the church?
I've been at the church for 4 years now.
What made you even go there?
God.
Really?
He led me there. I kid you not. He led me there, and ever since I've been there, he put a calling in my life to
Do something.
do something. And Patsy reached out to me. Patsy Boyce reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested, and
Here you are.
here I am.
Good
and
job.
I love it.
How'd you get involved?
My dad's the pastor at the church.
Okay.
But I've been there since 2016 myself. My
Oh,
dad's
really?
the pastor. Patsy goes to the church also.
Okay.
She's one of the leaders there at the church.
Okay. Friend of mine, Rob Book, goes there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Rob is awesome. Yep.
Yep.
He just got
Yep.
back not long ago.
He did. God's done an unbelievable work in his life. I mean,
Unbelievable work.
He's
Yeah.
definitely
Yes.
a prayer warrior because
Yeah.
I've been praying for him since day one when he went to the
yeah.
hospital.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
He's a good friend of mine. All right, well, we're going to let you go. Is that okay? I got a couple parting gifts for you. Do you happen to have a refrigerator at home?
Sure do.
Both of you?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is a refrigerator magnet. It just only works on refrigerators, okay? All right, so there's that. And here is a wall service center key. No, what is this called? An ink pen. It's called. Here's a keychain and a wooden nickel. How's that? All right?
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. You guys take care, all right? Thanks for coming, all
God
right?
bless
We'll
you.
see you later.
Thank
See ya.
Okay, so that was that, all right? Water's Edge Church. Check them out, everybody. All right, what did you say? Guada? Yeah, we're going to get Guada up here. We have a series of questions for her because Laura for sure is not here in this room. Is that right? You're constantly double checking. All right. Guada is here. Guada is one of the teenagers in the audience, and we just wanted to get her up here.
Teenagers.
First, let me do a commercial for Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, okay? So do you happen to know the Fitzgerald family?
The what?
Do you know the Fitzgeralds?
Yes.
How do you know them?
From Bible studies that, I attended in their house.
Really? Were you well behaved or were you trouble?
Between.
Oh my goodness. She goes to a Bible study and starts trouble. All right. So anyway, Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling is a good local company. Been in business since 1935. That's unbelievable. And they buy scrap metal. So if you have some scrap metal laying around, you could take it to Fitzgerald's and they'll buy it from you. If you got an old junk car out in the backyard, they literally will send a rollback to pick it up, take it to Lincoln, and buy it off of you. So if you have scrap metal, you take it there. If you have a junk car, they'll come get it. If you have a business and you need one of those roll-off things, they'll bring bring that, and then you fill it up, and they'll come pick that up. So that is what they do. They buy scrap metal. They buy junk cars. They buy old refrigerators and appliances and things like that. Then how do they make money? They make money because they sell used auto parts. So you may need a part. You may need a part for your car. You may need a motor. You may need a transmission. It's hard to say. So whatever you may need, they absolutely sell used auto parts, okay? So anyway, I just want to let you know that they're on Route 113 in Lincoln, and they buy scrap metal, and then they sell used auto parts, and they also sell crushed concrete. So Fitzgerald's is a great place, good family, good local business, and I just want to let you know that they are right on Route 113 in Lincoln. Phone number 302-422-7584, 302-422-7584, fitzgeralds.us on the web. Okay, now it's Guada time. Let's take a picture. All right, Guada, you got about 3 minutes to tell us your life story, okay?
Oh, no.
Okay. How are you?
Okay, good.
Good.
Yeah,
How's Brad acting today?
He's doing good, as
Causing any
always.
trouble or anything?
Yeah, always
Who drove
fine.
here?
Brad.
Brad, and what was his driving like today?
Pretty well.
Pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Yeah.
So what are you kids doing today? Denise, you'll need a mic, please. Okay.
There was hardly any traffic. Yeah.
No traffic?
It was Thursday. Is the traffic? From
Thursday.
Newark. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
So-
Memorial Day and.
Oh, it is? All right. So what do you want to talk about, Guada?
Well, I want to talk about Memorial Day. Memorial
Okay.
Day means a lot to me and to hopefully a lot of Americans, to reflect on, like the veterans, what sacrifice that they did for us.
Yes.
In the Philippines, like Washington D.C., we have this beautiful, cemetery.
Okay.
And the bells.
In the Philippines.
In the Philippines, it's
Okay.
gorgeous, rolling hills to honor that, and there are columns. Every state of America has the columns of who died.
Okay.
And it's really you have to reflect on so many lives where but just because for freedom. So
Right. For our
it
freedom.
means a lot to me.
everybody's freedom.
I like to.
Well, you moved to America.
I moved to America in 1981, so I've been 66 years old and a half, so I lived here longer.
Why did you move here?
To
be on this show?
Yeah. That eventually, yeah, I can't believe,
But why would a
and
young
I used
lady...
to be very shy, but you helped me.
Oh, get out of town. You used to be shy. When was that?
Shy, yeah.
Okay.
But you helped me actually, the
Come
the
out of your
last-
shell.
Yeah,
I'm coming out of
something
mine.
So
Tell me, why did you move here?
I moved here to find a better life. Actually,
Really?
Yeah.
And so were you a teenager?
I was 21.
21, okay.
I was 21.
So you're 21, you live in the Philippines. What makes you think to move to the United States?
It's the opportunity. It's always like, it's not just a saying, America has a better, greener grass, and
Okay.
It is still true. I do believe, and let's hope that we'll keep that.
Right. Right.
Because I think it's still the best country in the world.
You have a son?
I have a son.
Was born here?
He was born here, yeah,
Works
and
for the state?
he just turned 40. Yeah.
40 years old.
I'm very proud to say he's serving as a Delaware State Trooper.
And does a good job.
And so proud of him. Happy birthday, actually, last Wednesday.
Oh, that's right.
Turned 40.
Okay.
And, that's one thing. I feel like, having him, I basically contributed to
Society.
To the society.
So have you, though. Don't you work in the space program?
I do work in the space program, and I'm going to be retiring.
She's a
soon.
test astronaut. No.
No, I
So-
won't be able to be an astronaut.
Will you play a vital role? I'll put it like that.
I hope I am, and
Yep.
I'm very proud of that work, and ending soon, but I'm
She's
very
retiring.
proud of it. I'm
Okay.
retiring. Yeah. Oh, that's
All
the
right.
first time I announced it here. So.
Uh-oh, I hope it wasn't a secret.
No, it's not a
Okay,
secret. yeah.
all right.
So anyway, yes, it's
Okay.
and thank you for like the family. Thank you for Colin and you because give an opportunity to talk about
Right.
things. And today, this weekend, Memorial Day is just
Means a lot.
Means a lot to me because the Americans helped free the Philippines from
So we,
foreign invasion. So.
well, I didn't have anything to do with it other than I am American, but I'm glad to have met you. and-
Everybody should be proud of being an
Yep.
American. Yeah.
Well, good.
That's how
Well,
I
we
am.
are. Thank you.
Okay.
Anything else? You all right?
That's it.
All right. We'll get out of here then, all right? Okay. Are you telling me that this lady is here? Then we need her right now because we are just about out of time. So Laura Hill, I believe, is coming on. So hustle on down here. And we're going to talk about Farm Bureau. And then we're going to go from there. You have got a lot of notes there, young lady. We're going to take a picture right here, the iPad. All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Lewes.
Lewes?
Actually, I live about 3 miles west of Route 1, right between Lewes and Rehoboth.
Okay.
And we actually operate a farm there.
Really?
Yes.
What do you do on the farm?
We are growing about 2,100 acres of corn, soybeans, malt barley, sorghum, and a few acres of string beans for frozen food processing.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. And is this your family farm?
It is a family farm. There
Okay.
are. This
Was
is
it your
fourth-
family's before you, or?
It was my father-in-law's.
Really?
And so my
Okay.
husband and I continued with it. We now have both our sons and daughter involved, and
you're very fortunate
and
there.
a grandson. Yes.
There you go. All right. Now, you're a member of Farm Bureau.
Correct.
Okay. And everybody should be, right?
Absolutely.
They don't have to be a farmer to
That's
be a
right.
member of Farm Bureau.
That's true.
What is it, like $65 a year for a membership, something like
Yes,
that?
yes.
You know, it's a very
Yeah.
good value, okay?
Yes.
All right. Well, you
So-
got notes.
Okay.
And so
All right.
what do you
so
want to talk about?
I want to talk about the Delaware Farm Bureau Foundation.
Okay.
It is a 501(c) nonprofit.
Okay.
And we were organized years ago because there was such a concern about misconceptions about agriculture in general.
Okay.
And with less than 2% of the population involved in farming.
Is that a Delaware statistic or
That's a national statistic.
2%? Less than 2%.
Yes, less than 2%.
100% need it and eat food, and less than 2% are
That's
involved.
a staggering figure, and when you consider that farmers are aging out,
Yes.
it's kind of scary. But anyway, we wanted to develop a program to promote an understanding about agriculture and creating that positive perception, because
Right.
there's a lot of negativity out
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and it's because people don't understand.
They're uneducated.
So one way we've done this is by reaching out to the schools, and another way is summer camps. We
Okay.
have developed a curriculum that can be taken to summer camps. It's geared for children in grades kindergarten through 5th grade,
Okay.
and they're hands-on activities.
Okay.
And the camp staff don't have to do anything because our staff handles the program. They take it in there and present it to the kids.
And is this a free camp? Or
Pardon?
is this a camp?
No, it is a program for summer
Oh.
camps to utilize.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've
Yeah, let
created
me
a
be clear.
program that you hand to a camp and say, here is some curriculum.
Well, here's curriculum, but the foundation staff actually presents the
Oh,
program
really?
too.
Okay.
So the camp staff
It's being
can
presented
take-
by people in the farming industry.
Yes, exactly.
Very good.
So
How far away do you go for this? Is it
it's
all of
through-
Delaware?
It's available through the state.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So the program is very hands-on, and to give you an idea of some of the curriculum, the things they can learn, one is called farm to cart, so how the food goes from the farm to the shopping cart.
Right.
Milk and ice cream comes from a cow. So they actually have an activity where it's called Kick the Can Ice Cream.
Really?
So the kids learn about how the ice cream becomes, or
Okay.
comes from the milk,
Right.
starting with the cow. We have a program for learning about caring for animals' needs.
Okay.
And my plate, how did these things get on my plate, my dinner plate?
And this is being taught to people that have never been exposed to this at all.
Exactly, yes.
What is their reaction?
Well, the kids love it.
Okay, the kids love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They're very positive and
Absorbing it all.
yes. And then
I had no
hopefully they
idea.
will go home and teach their parents
Right.
because their
Right.
parents don't necessarily know these things.
So how would somebody learn more about this program, like if they've never heard of it or something like
Well,
that?
they can call the Delaware Farm Bureau office.
Okay.
And the number is 302-697-3183.
697-3183, 3183. And say, tell me about that. So people can also join Farm Bureau.
Yes.
They're getting ready to have a booth at the fair, is that right?
We have, for many years, decades, we have been operating a food booth.
Decades. Decades, everybody.
Yes. We've been operating a food booth at the fair.
Okay.
And
It's one of the best milkshakes at the fair.
absolutely, we still do the hand-dipped milkshakes, yes.
Good job.
And then we also have in the commodities building, Farm Bureau has an educational booth to learn about Farm Bureau.
Okay.
And
You should have a membership drive right at the fair.
There are always applications at that
Okay.
booth.
All right. In closing, because we're going to get cut off here in just a minute, so I want to thank you for coming. Okay.
Well, thank you for
And
having us.
you come all the way from Lewes this morning.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to put you through that on Memorial Day
Well,
weekend.
actually, it was easy. I'm good at back roads to Milford.
Oh, okay. What's the name of your farm?
Deerfield Farm Incorporated,
Deerfield Farm. How many acres?
about 2,100 acres, mostly rented land.
Okay. All right. Well,
From
good.
Millsboro to Lewes.
And 2 sons and a daughter involved.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yes, they're our retirement plan.
Well, good.
And a grandson involved full time.
Okay, well, there you go. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is there any last thing you could do in 30 seconds that you wanted to say?
Just that if you are running a summer camp and you're looking for a program that's going to be
Got one.
different, and we've got it.
Okay.
Okay.
What if it was a church running a summer camp? Could the
Well,
program
that's
work
funny
for that?
you ask, because my church is utilizing this program. We run a summer camp for children from underserved communities.
Okay.
And we're going to have
That there.
program, yes.
All right. Well, thank you
Okay.
very much. Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you. Okay.
You too.
Take care. We'll be back. We're leaving 105.9 for just a couple minutes, so switch over to Facebook, my Facebook page, if you would, okay? Thank you. Denise, if you could, give her these things before she hits the road, okay? All right, I'm moving fast. By
From the
golly.
Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewes.
Boom. Okay, everybody, that was interesting. People are coming, people are
It was,
going.
yes.
It's a busy morning here at the show. And Colin, how you holding up over there?
I'm doing good. So, yeah, and we're going to be broadcasting from that Farm Bureau booth during the Delaware
at
State
the fair.
Yes.
At the fair.
Yeah, so that's coming up in July. So mark your calendars for the entire week. We're going to be there 3 times.
Yes.
We're going to be in 3 different places.
We are.
Farm Bureau.
Yep.
Delaware
Electric Co-op.
Delaware Electric Co-op and Greenwood,
Greenwood
Mennonite
Mennonite
School. So we're going to be at all 3 of those places.
Separate
Not
days.
at once.
Not at once, right.
Right.
We will not be at all 3 at once.
That's right.
But anyway, so if you are listening and you want to be on our show at the fair, get up with me. We have some spots available.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. So we're selling some interviews. So if you if you've got a booth that's going to be at the fair, you're part of an organization or a business, we're selling 5-minute interviews for $55. So if you're interested in being on one of those 3 spots, let me know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, and it's going to be during the week that we're there.
Yes,
so not
yeah.
the weekend.
It'll be
right?
on weekdays, 10 to
10 to noon,
somewhere in there.
10 to noon. We're not exactly sure which days yet.
And I forgot that. Yeah, I got to get it all figured out.
We'll figure it out, and we'll let you know.
But if you're at the fair and you want to get some publicity while you're at the fair,
right?
You know, now is the time to get up with me. 302. Yep.
No, go ahead.
542-9157.
We need to get up with the fair people. They really should advertise on our radio station.
They really should.
Because we're reaching over to the Jersey Shore.
Oh, no doubt.
And over here. So,
Right,
yeah.
The last thing they would want to do is advertise only locally.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And I want to make sure people know that about our radio station. You're getting 2 audiences for one money.
Yeah, for real.
And a lot of people don't realize that.
Well, and here's what I was just thinking of. If you're at the Jersey Shore, a business there, even if you're like a seasonal business or, a resort or something like that, you're getting people that are listening that actively vacation at beach and shore areas.
Yes.
That are listening. So
that may want to come your way.
Exactly. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. So
I
if you
agree
can come
with
to
that.
Delaware, you can go to Jersey. If you can go to Jersey, you can come to Delaware. It's
We
that
just
close.
need a salesperson.
We do need a salesperson.
So if you're out there and you've been waiting, if you're sitting on the fence, we need somebody to come alongside us and take the sales side of our radio station and run with it.
Yeah.
We have got an audience. We have got a pay scale that will blow your mind.
Right.
We are very interested. We're just busy. That's our problem. It's just me and Colin.
Yeah.
And we just can't take it no more.
We are busy.
They're going to write a song.
We are.
We just
busy
can't take it no more.
Because, let's say this past week, we had a problem with our satellite.
Right.
So the time that I was supposed to be dedicating to, scheduling people and getting them on and doing commercials with them, I'm now overdoing the technical side because I'm the engineer and the salesperson that's doing all the coordinating. And so there's just, there's a lot going on that,
we'll be taking up an offering for Colin.
Yeah, we need help. That's my pity story.
There'll be a GoFundMe.
So did I tell you the radio station van wouldn't start this morning too?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Taking up an offering for a new battery.
Oh, and I got proactive last night. There's a couple things that I usually do early on Saturday mornings as far as the programming.
Okay.
I said, I'm going to do it Friday night. And it didn't work. And it messed everything up this morning. So.
There's no lie. It seems like everything everywhere that the people that work for me just said, nothing is going smooth anymore.
Smooth, right? Yeah.
Even with a customer, even when they say yes, it still has twists and turns, and and some of them turn you upside down. So
that's okay though. So
that's
we're getting through it, and
but we need a salesperson.
Persevere.
No lie. If you want to make unlimited income, you can work part-time, full-time. You can set your own schedule. We'd love to talk to you.
Right.
It's not a hard sell. I mean, right now we have like one program. In other words,
well, we would add more for once
Right.
a salesperson signs on. We do have.
I can only handle one. Is my problem.
Jim sells one thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
But
and it's got to be a bargain.
Yep.
So, but we're a great value, and people. I tell people all the time, you're not getting one audience, you're getting 2. And I remember in the beginning we had people say, well, what am I going to do with the Jersey people? Sell them something.
Right.
And guess what? Now he is.
Right. Exactly.
Now he is.
Yep.
So it's been very interesting. Just very
you
interesting.
did say, well, just turn all those customers away.
Yeah, just turn them away. In other words.
Right. Who wants to be burdened by all these customers?
Right.
Calling?
My goodness. Tax-free shopping. Who's heard of such a thing? In other words, go back to New Jersey.
Exactly.
No.
But anyway,
hey.
if you're looking to advertise or to sell advertisement, we really are
a good bang for the
somebody.
buck.
Yeah, and we're looking for somebody that can sell this advertising for us.
Yes, we are. Like no joke.
Yeah,
we really are.
Yeah.
We're back on.
All
right, give me a call. I'm going to give you my number, 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. All
right, see you, Jim.
All right, thank you, Colin. Colin Walls, Walls Service Center. Are they open today at 8 o'clock? Yes. What time is it? Closed today. Taking the day off. Closed Monday too? Closed Monday too?
Yes.
All right. So they're closed today. Colin's not making any money today, tomorrow, or Monday. It's awful. I know the feeling, folks. Anyway. All right, so what else is going on? Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Let's have a word about the Vanderwin family. My goodness, ice cream. Who in the world doesn't like ice cream? They got many different flavors, and so I just want you to know if you need some ice cream for the weekend, you can get a cup, a cone, a quart, or a pint. You can hire their truck to come to an event, whatever you want to do. And where are their locations? Well, first of all, let's go right on up to Philadelphia. They got one in Philly. Okay, I've been there. They've got one in Georgetown. I've been there. Fenwick Island, Dewey Beach. Okay, they've also got one over in Greenwood, right in Greenwood. And then they've got one right outside of Greenwood on 404. So whether you want ice cream, whether you want some other things, a banana split, a milkshake, whatever it may be, you can go there, all right, and get some. And you can get some and take it home, and you'll have it when you need it. All right, what else is going on? Let me just see where I'm at. Holy mackerel, how did I get so far behind? Because I did things I didn't have on my schedule is how I got so far behind. Hello there. All right, are you ready, everybody?
We're ready.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
We're taking a picture right here. Linda, let him worry about the camera. Thank you, Linda. All right, see how Linda was like making sure Colin was getting it just right? All right. Now, Kyle, how you doing?
I am great.
I said it right. Kyle, right?
1 week.
Are you really having this event next weekend?
Yes, one more week.
All right, we'll talk right into that.
One more week. We are so excited.
So how long before the event happens?
1 week.
7 days.
7 more days.
Okay.
The number scares me.
Okay. Well, you've been all year working on it.
I have been.
All right.
It's
now,
been awesome.
Is this Bill or William?
Bill.
Bill?
Or William.
Okay.
Or
I had a gentleman send me a picture of you and said that you're going to be really good for the show.
That was at Georgetown's golf outing yesterday, Michael Briggs.
Oh, really? Okay, well, good. Well, welcome to the show.
Put it to your face.
Just talk right into it, all right? And I saw you were out late last night. I saw a post about 5 hours ago.
My daughters called me, so I had to go down and drive them back home from Dewey.
Aren't you glad they did call you to drive them back home from Dewey?
Yes, sir.
Good job. All right, so you are, what is your title with the Lewes Fire Department?
I'm currently the fire chief of 2025.
Okay, well, good. And how long you been in the fire service?
So I was 15. I joined in January of 1983. So
Wow, that's pretty good.
43rd year.
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so you are a recipient of some of the funds that are going to be raised for this rally for our first responders.
Correct.
Okay, and it's kind of encouraging to see somebody start an event that does nothing but benefit our first responders.
Yes.
You know, and so what would you like to say or tell us about?
We're just very thankful for Kyle stepping up, and this is her passion, and we're just very excited. And she works hard, and she's at our monthly meetings every month and gives a report.
Oh, really? Okay, well, good. All right. Are you going to talk about this tag?
If you like.
Okay.
It's
well,
totally up to you.
All right. Let me just touch it.
Touch it.
Okay. Did you check into what I talked to you about?
Did.
Can you talk about that now or no?
Probably not.
Okay. All right. So this is a tag that's going to be sold. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So let me start at the beginning. This event is called a rally for our first responders.
Yes.
Okay, so Bill is a first responder, part of the Lewes Fire Department. You've got a whole bunch of organizations that are going to be benefited from this. So this is a yearly event. How many years have you been doing it now?
This is our 4th one.
4th year. It started from scratch, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, it's at Hudson Fields. And so it's a day of the community coming together, thousands of people, free parking, am I right?
Free parking.
It's only $10 admission?
And children 12 and under are free. Military, first responders, and veterans are all free.
Okay. Free parking and all those people are free. Okay, so it's $10 to get in for all that's not that. And what would we expect? What's going to be there?
Well, there's a lot to expect. There's
Okay.
probably too many things to even tell you.
Is there going to be free fresh air?
Free fresh air. We're
Okay,
gonna
right
have,
off the bat, another free item.
We'll have live music. We'll
Okay.
have all the first responders there. We have, I think we're up to 5 or 6 fire departments.
Oh, excellent.
We have 15 police agencies.
Okay.
Will be there. We have canine demos. We have all kinds of educational demos, stop a blood bleed, CPR training.
Dogs.
The canine demos
Yep.
from all different agencies. We'll have a DUI simulator.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have the Delmarva Blood Bank.
Okay.
We'll be there. The BB medical bus.
What's the blood bank going to be doing there?
If you
Taking
wanted-
blood?
Yes.
Really?
Why not? A huge
I
crowds
just
of
had no
people.
idea.
Signing people up to give blood at a later date.
Really? Wow.
Amount of people. It's a perfect opportunity.
I agree. I agree. All right, so this is a big event.
And then
Kids are
we-
welcome.
Yes, especially children. We have a huge kid zone. You can play all day for only $10 for a wristband once you get
Oh.
inside.
Okay.
There's moon bounces, inflatables. There's obstacle courses, egg toss, sack races.
Like a real egg toss?
Well, a fake egg.
Okay, just checking. I just thought some kids couldn't handle watching an egg break.
We'll have
It was-
sack races,
Okay.
cornhole tournaments. And then we have a special guest that's coming. His name is DJ Daniel.
Oh, okay.
He's a 13-year-old little boy who has brain cancer.
Oh, I have seen this young man.
He is from Texas,
Yep.
and he will be on stage at 12:30 at the rally.
This is the gentleman that President Trump
Yes.
recognized.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
So
he's coming.
He's coming. His biggest dream is to be a police officer.
Yep.
And it will be a great opportunity for him to see all the police presence,
Right,
first
all
responders,
in one.
all in one spot.
Good job.
So he'll be there as well.
Lewes Fire Company will be there with equipment?
Oh, hanging the American flag.
Oh, really? Okay. Is that called a ladder truck or a bucket truck?
Ladder truck.
Ladder truck? Okay.
Bucket
All right.
trucks, like bucket trucks like the electric department.
Okay, I get them mixed up. So a ladder truck is going to squirt water and has a ladder.
Yes.
So does the person stand on the top rung and then you take them up, or do they climb that ladder?
They can get on into the bucket with the ladder, and they can control it from there, or the driver of the ladder truck can stand at the platform and he can control it from there.
How high is your ladder truck?
100 feet.
100 feet. Is that 10 stories? Pretty close.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea it was that big. All right. Okay. So this is a big event. This is a big deal.
It's a big deal
It's
this
a
year.
big deal.
This is going to be an amazing event.
See you, Wayne. Okay.
This rally is a big deal.
Okay. It's a big deal. Trying to make, how much are we trying to raise? Is it 200 or 300?
My goal is 100,000.
100,000. Okay. $100,000
And while you're
to
holding
give away.
this plate,
Yes.
we do have an online silent auction. It is live
When's
now.
it start?
It's
Already started?
Already began, yeah.
Okay. So
And this already is up to $3,000.
$3,000. There you go. All right. But it's not sold yet.
It's not sold yet.
It's
And
still for sale.
It's still for sale. The physical items will be at the rally,
Okay.
and the silent auction will close at 4 p.m.
That day.
that day.
When is the date of this
It's
thing?
next Saturday,
May 20-something?
31st,
May 31st.
from 12 to 5 p.m.
12 to 5. Okay. Everybody's welcome. It's a pet-friendly event.
Yes, we're also having a patriotic pup parade.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, that
Okay.
will happen at 2:30.
2:30.
And we have coloring contests for children. We have fire truck rides given by the Rehoboth Fire Department
Really?
starting at 2 p.m.
Okay.
We're having a mini hike done by the Irreverent Warriors,
Okay.
and that's at 2:30.
All right.
I mean, we have something for everyone to
Yes,
enjoy.
you do. And food.
I was
Food.
food trucks and beverage, adult beverages and children
Okay.
beverages and petting zoo, pony rides.
Everything.
We have everything. The silent auction as well has, other than this item is an expensive item, but we have so many items from our wonderful, generous community.
There's
that
like 40 or 50 items.
There's 91.
I was close. 91.
You're half off.
91.
Wow.
And we have gift cards from our amazing restaurants in town, gift baskets, just everyone really put 110% into this
Excellent.
rally.
Is there still time for somebody to either make a cash donation
Always time.
or a product donation?
Yes, absolutely, anytime. This is a year-round event for me.
Oh, okay.
And we're excited. I'm already planning on the next one.
Well, when's the next one? Next year?
Yeah, it will be next year.
Oh, it will
But I
be
have
next
lots
year.
of things in store. We even started a scholarship fund program
really?
for our first responders' children as well.
This is pretty good.
And we've donated to the Lewes Fire Department over $30,000.
Really?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Is it? Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
$30,000.
All right.
in the
Wow,
last
that's
3
pretty
years.
good. That's sizable. That's sizable. All right. Well, what else? Does the fire department have any openings for volunteers? Or are you
Yes.
full?
We always have openings.
Okay. So how young can somebody get involved?
We have a cadet program that's from 14 to 17.
14 to 17.
Or
Okay.
14 to 16. Then we have like a junior program.
Okay. All right. So what would they do? Just come to the firehouse if they're interested, or do
Yes,
they go online? or-
we have applications.
Okay.
And then there's a process and there's a background check, which is free of charge.
Okay. All right. And let's talk about what you do for a living. What is that called?
I'm a river pilot.
Okay. So you get in a boat and go out to get on a bigger boat.
Yeah,
Am I right?
they take me out in a pilot boat, and then we go out in the ocean, and we get alongside. I climb up the ladder and basically take over the ship and navigate the ships up and down the river and through the C&D Canal.
You literally climb up a ladder that's hanging from the boat?
Yes, sir.
I have to ask. Have you ever had a misstep?
Knock on wood, no.
Okay, just checking. All right, well, good. And how long have you been doing this?
I was taken apprentice in 1997.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 1994.
Okay.
And I went full pilot in 1997.
Well, good job. All right, is there anything else you wanted to say? No?
Whatever you want to ask me.
I definitely would love to say something. I went to fire school one night in Georgetown and was able to see and experience what our volunteer firefighters do to train to put out a fire. I was just mesmerized that I watched them put the hay in, ignite the fire. The whole entire school was engulfed in flames, and these young men and women, and they're even older, not even just young, all ages, going into this building engulfed in flames. And their job was to put it out. And they had all different scenarios. One was like a rooftop fire, one was a basement fire. I was blown away at what these folks do without a dime. They volunteer. They're running in the fire.
While you're running out.
While we're running out. And they're putting that fire out. And I honestly, they are heroes. They are our true heroes.
They are. They really are. And they do it. They don't do it by appointment.
No.
They do it by when it happens, you know.
They have this passion for it. For them to be able to go in, and there was one female there, and I just asked her how much all the equipment was on her back. I think it was about 50 pounds, she said.
Yeah. With the air pack and everything else.
I mean, that's a lot of weight to carry.
That is a lot of weight.
And then trying to put out a fire.
Yeah. And maybe carry somebody.
And then
or drag somebody.
Yeah, exactly right. And then the hose. How much does a hose weigh when it's fully...
Well, it's not just the weight, it's the pressure on it.
I was going to say, it's the pressure. Different hose sizes, obviously the bigger hoses.
What are some 4-inch, 6-inch?
1 3/4 is what we usually use to go through the front door.
Okay.
There's a 2.5. We call that a blitz line.
At what point can one person not hold it? What size hose is that?
That could be any hose.
Oh, really? Okay. Because you crank up the pressure back at the truck.
Yeah, the old school method is bigger the fire, the more pressure the pump panel.
Okay, wow.
I just was mesmerized that these individuals did this.
I don't think anybody realizes, and I think that's why we need to get behind all of our fire departments, all of our first responders, and support them and realize equipment is critical. It equates to safety for them. You know, good equipment, they need it. So let's get behind this.
And I think one, and I could be wrong, to outfit a firefighter is $20,000.
A little less than that, but yes.
Really? Wow. Just for one?
For just one.
Right. And what is there, 100 members?
We have like 120 members on the books.
Okay.
A lot of life members, and literally the number that guys and girls that come to fire calls is probably around 40.
Okay. Very good.
And then they need to update their equipment
all the time. And people get taller. They need different jackets. The pants change. In other words, their shoe sizes change.
Of course you
In other words, right. In other words, I'm just saying, though, as people grow.
Yes,
in other words, they start out as a teenager, and next thing you know,
It's very expensive, and that's where the funds go, is to
help offset that.
Offset the equipment prices.
Okay. How do people get a hold of you, and how do they learn if they want to make a donation
So
or
you
whatever?
can always go to our Facebook page, which is Rally for Our First Responders.
Okay.
You can always reach me at SchaeferFoundation.com.
Okay.
Everything's there at the website, and you can email me as well, and you can find my email on the website. And we have so much in store for the whole family.
It's going to be a fun day.
Oh, my gosh.
There is a rain date. What's
There's
that?
the rain date's the next day. But
Excellent.
the weather's looking really
Wonderful.
good.
All right.
So we're fingers crossed, but we have a car show, vendors, just
everything
you can think of. And this will be the
31st.
biggest one yet.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday,
It's
1 week from
exciting.
today.
Right at Hudson Fields on Route 1, right?
Route 1, May 31st from 12 to 5 p.m. Gates open at 11:30.
Going to give you some giveaways.
Will Wellers Does Delmarva, will they be there?
No, we'll be right here. But I'll be there roaming around later on for sure. Yep. I'll be out and about. Here's a Weller's Wood nickel. This is something new.
Oh, that is new.
All right. I'm going to let you go. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you
You kids
so much
take care,
for
all right?
of
Thank you
your
very much.
support.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really appreciate you.
Okay. All right. I'll see you.
All right, thank
okay,
you.
take
See you
care.
next
Thanks
Saturday.
a lot. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Take care. All right, see ya. See ya. All right. Here we go, everybody. Jim Weller. We are Weller Does Delmarva, and we're going to keep moving right along, all right? So I first want to say Dry Zone is another great sponsor of the show, and we appreciate them very much. Bill and Heather Anderson do a great job with Dry Zone and Hello Garage. So if you have a crawl space that needs encapsulating, I just want to let you know that Dry Zone does it like no other. They are fantastic at everything they do. If you've got some foundation problems, they can help you with that. So there's all kinds of things that Dry Zone does, and I just want to tell you that when you give them a call, tell them Jim Weller sent you, and they are just very helpful and very accommodating, all right? DryZone.com. If you're looking for a career change, they're always looking to hire people, so keep that in mind if you would. Then they own another business called Hello Garage, and that's where they can come in and recoat your garage floor, make it look like new. They can also help you in the event you need any slat wall or shelving or cabinets. They can make your garage look like new. It's the time of year people leave their garage door open, so it's important that your garage looks pretty darn good if you're going to leave the door open. So anyway, it's Hello Garage or Dry Zone. If you're looking for a job, you're looking for a career, you want to get involved with a company that's just growing, give them a call. If you need any of the services they provide, I'm telling you, I personally have dealt with both companies, Dry Zone and Hello Garage, and all you got to do is give them a call and get on the schedule for a free estimate, a free evaluation of what you need. 302-684-5034. That's 302-684-5034. Dry Zone. DryZone.com or Hello Garage, all right? And they're both on the Facebook. All right, we have got a busy morning here, okay? I have got a lot of different people coming in and people going and stuff like that. There is a day of honor and celebration and remembrance coming up. It is Sunday. It's tomorrow, the 25th, at the Millsboro Veterans Cemetery, okay? And I believe this is a rain or shine event. It is. Chairs are welcome, so you may want to bring a chair. But anyway, it is 10 o'clock tomorrow, and it's just a day of honor and remembrance at the Millsboro Veterans Cemetery, okay? So anyway, I just want to mention that. There's a lot going on this weekend. What else is going on? Weller's Utility Trailers is open. Jerry's Lawn Care, I want to mention them real quick. Jerry Santoro does the grass cutting at Weller's in Bridgeville, but he does landscaping, he does grass cutting, he does tree removal, he grinds up stumps, he digs up stumps, he does lot clearing, he sells firewood, he sells mulch, he puts down pavers, he does irrigation systems. If I didn't mention something and you need it done, you give Jerry a call, okay? Give him a call and say, hey, is this a job you can do? He's got the manpower, he's got the equipment, and more importantly, he's got the know-how. So if you have any questions for Jerry, what's his number? It's 302-363-6025. Let me say it again, 302-363-6025. Website's jlc-llc.com. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Give him a call. Licensed and insured. He does a good job. You'll like him. He's fair. He's honest. Give Jerry a call and see if he can do what you need done. You know, I did want to brag on one more sponsor, which is Chick-fil-A. You hear me talk about them every daggone week. I really like supporting Chick-fil-A, and they like me supporting them. So I like Chick-fil-A. I go there sometimes for a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit first thing in the morning with a large sweet tea with extra ice. No matter how long the line, it just moves right along. You can go in. You can order it on your app. I've started doing that now, and you pull up and say, I got an order for Jim. So anyway, so I just want to let you know there's lots lots of ways to do business with Chick-fil-A. If you're having an event and you need some stuff so you can have the event catered, they help with that. So they're just very accommodating, very helpful. You can dine in, you can take out, you can pull up and tell them what number you're parked in and they'll bring it out to you, whatever you want to do. So Chick-fil-A, thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do for the community. And if you're out there and listening, if I get any time today, I doubt I will, I got some Chick-fil-A gift cards to give away, but I don't know if I'll get it done today or not. All right, so what else is happening? I see our granddaughter Shelby has arrived. We're going to chit-chat with her, and then we've also got Jamie Webb, I think, is going to be on for just a little bit before Shelby, so just so you know. I don't know what else I got to talk about. I want to talk about my accountant, George Luff. Just talked to him and Tyler the other day, and people say, how often do you talk to your accountant? I talk to him all the time. I got ideas all the time. They're just rolling around up here in my head, and I want to know how to set this up, how to do that, and so on. I'm always looking for new ideas, okay? And then I entertain them, and then I either do them or don't. So my accountant is George Luff, Luff & Associates. His son Tyler is involved with it. He's a CPA. So it's a family-owned and operated business. They got a whole team of people there, 3 locations, one in Milford, one in Dover, one in Rehoboth. They can meet you wherever you need to be. So if you have a business and you're looking for some help with your accounting or your bookkeeping or your tax preparation or any of that, or you got a question or you got a problem, give them a call, okay? They're very detail-oriented. They're very responsive. It is Luff & Associates. They also help businesses with their payroll. They do our payroll for Wellers, have been for years now. They have a system called Easy Payroll. So any questions, give them a call. Here's the number. Ready? 302-422-9699. Dial it in that order, 302-422-9699. Luff. Now that's L-U-F-F. Luff CPAs. How you spell CPA? CPA. LuffCPAs.com. Okay? All right. What else is happening? What else is happening? Wellers is open. They tell me we're having a good day so far. I appreciate that. So if you need a trailer, today's a good day. If you want a shed or a carport or any of that, I've got a couple more sponsor segments to do. We're going to talk about some things with the Greenwood Fire Department and Beats and Barbecue Tuesday. We're going to talk about that. My granddaughter Shelby's going to talk to us a little bit. And I hear the music, so I am taking a break from Delaware 105.9, but we're not going anywhere. So switch over to Jim Weller's Facebook page right now. Okay, everybody, we are still with you on Fine Day Radio, TV Delmarva, Facebook, YouTube, right here in the Palace. We do not take a break.
Yep. Oh, I had an idea.
Oh, tell us about it.
We need to talk to Bill and see when he gets on those ships.
Yes.
If he can tune all the radio stations on there to Fine Day 102.3.
Excellent idea. Just go room to room to room.
That's right.
Down in the engine room and everywhere.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Gosh.
So,
all right.
We should do a live broadcast from the pilot ship one day.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting, yeah. Yep.
Even their headquarters, where is it? Probably somewhere near water, right?
It's in Lewes, yeah.
It's in Lewes,
yep.
okay.
It's somewhere near the water, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Somewhere near the water.
Yes, you
they
were
don't
right.
carry their boats.
Right.
They're
it's
down
right up
on
here
the beach.
on Haven Lake in Milford.
Right, they're getting ready to launch the boat. All right.
So anyway, so that was a good segment there. So
it was pretty good.
Yes.
All right. I got a little behind today.
A little bit what?
I got behind.
Oh.
I don't have a little behind. I said I got a little behind today.
All right, we're not going there.
We're not going there.
I want to say good morning to Myra. Myra is watching on TV Delmarva right
Myra.
now. Good morning, baby girl.
All right.
So that's my daughter. She's just turned 3 years old.
A couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, in April 12th. Yep.
That was close.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago.
Yep, several weeks ago.
Several weeks ago.
But anyway, so she's home watching. All right, so, and how is she watching? Well, she's watching on TV Delmarva over the air on channel 33.1.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking, I thought it was channel 14.
Right.
You're right. It is channel 14.
Oh, it is. It was.
For a couple more weeks, 3 weeks or so. And it's going to go away.
It's a limited edition.
Channel 14 is going to go away. So if you're watching on channel 14, what you need to do is point your antenna towards the Sharptown area, which is, just a little west of Laurel.
It's where the Sharptown Carnival is.
Exactly, yeah, where the Sharptown Carnival is. And point your antenna in that direction. Rescan, look for channel 33. We're going to be on 33.1, and Weather First Delmarva is on 33.3. and
Two
you're saying,
channels.
why are you doing this? Why did you do this?
Tell us why.
I'll tell you why. Channel 14 is up, the antenna is up about 500 feet.
Right.
And it's about 2,000 watts.
Okay.
All right. Channel
Just wasn't
33 is up about 900 feet, the antenna, and it's 15,000 watts.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't know what that means that the signal reaches farther, it's stronger, and it does a lot better. So you'll be able to receive it better. I've already had one person say, I couldn't get 14, but I can get 33, and I'm watching you on 33. So,
wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, we're getting a bigger audience is what we're trying to say.
Exactly. So, and if I had a coverage map, I would hold it up so you could see it. But it goes from the Virginia line all the way up to Dover.
Wow.
That's pretty
I'm
big
excited.
coverage.
I'm
and
excited.
then covers all of Delaware and a lot of Eastern Shore, Maryland, too. Not all of Delaware. All of Delaware east to west, from Dover to Salisbury. So, yeah.
For a guy that knows automotive repair, you've really learned a lot about
somebody
TV.
just told me that, said, wow, so you work on cars, you know how to work on cars and satellites, because I was working on the satellite this week. So, yes, you got to. And actually, the automotive repair experience helps a lot in diagnosing and figuring out and just electronic stuff in general. So, but I do have an electronics background anyway. So
he does.
I do.
From Mad Electronics.
In Sussex Tech. Before it was Sussex Tech, it was Sussex Votech. I was the last half-day class.
Really?
Yeah, at Sussex Votech.
Could you imagine how smart you'd be if you went to school all day?
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, I went to half-day, or I was supposed to go a half-day in Milford.
Okay.
Supposed to.
Okay.
But then I had a half-day down in. It was a little less than a half day at Milford.
Okay.
And the other bigger portion
Sussex
of the day was at Sussex Votech at the time. Sussex Tech. So
it's where they used to build a house out in the parking lot.
Yeah. So there was actually full-time students there when I was there from 9th on up.
Okay.
And then, but we were a part-time, so it was kind of a transition phase when I was there.
I can't imagine how smart you'd be if you'd have went to school full-time.
Yeah, I know.
So
who knows?
Colin is a very smart young man. I'm going to give you a lot of credit on that.
I would really emphasize the young part on that too.
Yep. But what you are though is you're an entrepreneur, and people are like, "What's the difference?" The difference is entrepreneur never gives up.
Right.
Because
even when you should, sometimes.
Even when you should.
You should.
In other words, they just keep
There's
plowing
always hope.
forward. Yep, there's always hope. And there's always a way. I mean, just think about it. If Albert Einstein had gave up, where would we be? Nobody would be able to model that hairdo.
What did Albert Einstein do?
He had a hairdo.
It's the hairdo.
Was promoting a style.
Right.
I don't know.
You can see Jim gave up on hairdos.
I did.
He does give up on some things.
I did. I gave up on it. Oh, my goodness. So,
but
restaurant's busy today.
Yeah, this is busy. It is Memorial Day weekend, so
That's true.
I want to let you know that Fine Day 1023 at noon starts Yacht Rock Weekends.
Yes.
And because it's Memorial Day weekend, that is going to carry through all the way until Sunday midnight.
Sunday midnight.
So there will be no other shows. It's going to be from noon on.
Wow.
So usually we take a break Sunday mornings.
Okay.
And have some talk shows on. This week, Memorial Day weekend, we're going all the way through with a Memorial Day Yacht Rock all weekend long.
Just for you, everybody.
Yeah, just for you.
All right. So if you ever want to advertise with us or be on any of our shows or have a show.
I'd like to get a Yacht Rock Weekend sponsor, somebody that specifically sponsors Yacht Rock Weekends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would be a good idea. This weekend brought to you by.
Right,
Yacht Rock
Weekends.
Radio
Exactly.
is brought to you by
Yacht Rock
Some Business.
Weekends, not Yacht Rock Radio.
Yep. Let me give out our Jersey number in case somebody wants to call me.
Yeah,
Is
real
that
quick.
all right?
Do that.
609-551-4367. I hear it now.
Yep.
Okay.
I saw his finger on the knob over there.
I missed that.
Yep.
All right.
I'll see you later, Jim.
See
I'm
ya.
done for
Thank
the day.
you. All right, here we go. So we're going to talk about Barton's Rental and Supply. Barton's is a place I recently did some business with and was blown away at all the things they have to offer. So Cody owns the business, and he's got a great team of people over there. And I call it Bridgeville. I think they call it Seaford, but they're right on the highway there in the northbound lane, and they have all kinds of things. So if you need something for an event, whether it's a tent, whether you have a leak in your basement, you need a pump to pump it out. Maybe you need a little compact tractor. Maybe you need some mulch or stone or something like that. They have got all kinds of stuff. So I want to encourage people to go to their website, which is bartons.pro.com. Okay, they sell things, they rent things, tables, chairs, linens, canopies, cornhole games, cotton candy machines, snow cone machines, rototillers, pumps, sewer drain rods, things like that. Just all kinds of stuff. A slushy machine, maybe you need that. They sell some things by the pallet. They have got all kinds of attachments you can rent for a tractor or a piece of machinery. So they've got it all. I just need you to go to their website if you would, okay? So it's Bartons, BARTONS.pro.com, okay? You could talk to Jennifer or Cody may be around. But either way, they've been in business a long time, serving Delmarva since 2007, okay? And they offer landscaping supplies, bulk materials such as mulch or stones or rocks, boulders, flagstone, crusher run, topsoil, and pine needles. So whatever you may need, check them out. 302-628-6838. That's 302-628-6838. All right? And that's that. All right? So thank you to Barton's for all they did for me and what they provided me with. Denise, do we have our next guest? I'm not sure. Not here. Okay. That's a bummer. Let's get Shelby up here then. All right. So what is next? Excel Construction. I talk about him every week. It's Danny Humphreys and his cousin Dave Dill. And they're two good guys, and they do concrete work, and they do it right. So if you have a concrete pad you need poured, if you're putting in some new sidewalks, if you're building a building and you need a nice concrete floor, and you want to deal with somebody that knows what they're doing. Everybody says they can do it, but anybody can say they can do it, but not everybody does it, or anybody does it like Excel Construction Group. All right. They've been doing stuff over 25 years. So I just want to let you know. Did you get the back of Colin's head? Oh, you got it? Okay. Anyway. So a lot going on here. And Excel Construction, I really like promoting them. I've had many people call up and say, Jim, I called them. They came out. They gave me a free estimate. Their vehicles look good. Their men knew what they were doing. Their estimate was spot on. And they don't sub it out. Once they get your job, that's who's going to do the work. So one of the owners of the company is on all job sites. So it's Danny Humphreys or Dave Dill, whether you need a big pour, like a big furniture store or a car dealership, or you just need something as simple as I'm getting a new shed and I want a concrete pad to put it on. Whatever it may be, estimates are free. They're licensed, they're insured. It is Excel Construction Group. And one more thing they do, and they do a little bit of it, and they do a lot of it, is custom home builds. So if you're thinking about building a new home, you want to talk to somebody, these guys are good at what they do. All right, phone number, ready? Everybody ready? It's 302-349-9277, 302-349-9277. It's excelconstruction.group. And check them out. Tell them I sent you. Danny Humphreys and Dave Dill. All right, our granddaughter has arrived. This is Shelby.
Hello.
First, we're going to take a picture right into that iPad. How you doing there?
I'm good.
You're graduating today.
I'm graduating today.
How do you feel?
I'm ready to be done.
Are you really?
I'll miss school, of course, but
Will you
ready.
really miss school?
I'll miss not the work, but
Okay.
the experience and like
You
my
got a lot of good
friends,
friends, don't
yeah,
you?
I do.
And you just went on a class trip.
Yes, we went to North Carolina, Troutman.
Okay.
And we stayed at 2 Airbnbs, and we did different things like zip lining.
Did you zip line?
Golf, I did.
Did you zip line with your mom one time?
My mom, yes. We went to Go Ape, I'm pretty sure, one time, right? Yeah. It's fun, so.
All right, so you zip line. What else did you do on this trip?
We went whitewater rafting.
Okay.
I did fall in the water.
Oh, really?
But-
You fell out of the raft?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, wow. Was it
It's okay,
scary?
the guy pulled me up.
Oh, really?
Saved me, so.
Were you nervous or it
No,
just happened
it was
so fast?
fine. It was at the very end. He said he's never seen somebody fall off at that spot. So,
So you were a first.
Yeah.
You were a trendsetter.
Yep. So, but I'm good. I'm alive and I'm well. So.
All right. So you are graduating from the Greenwood Mennonite School.
Mhm.
How many people are in your graduating class?
We have 19 in my class.
Really? It's a big class.
Yep. It was 21, but 2 left this year. So.
Okay. Are they graduating from anywhere? Those two?
Yes.
Okay.
The one graduated early, so.
Okay. Oh,
he Still
okay.
graduated.
So what have you learned from the school? If you were to endorse the Greenwood Mennonite School,
Like.
what have you
Right.
learned? Did you learn how to show love?
Yeah, I learned sports and how to work with people.
Team-
When they can
team
be
playing.
irritating, but.
Who's
yeah.
irritating? Me?
No,
or Mama?
no, I just.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes in the games,
Oh,
people
yeah.
get frustrated.
You're very competitive,
but-
though.
Yes.
And you like people to be organized.
Yep.
And you like people to be on time.
Yes.
And you like people to be squared away.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. She is a very organized young lady.
Mhm.
Okay. So you've enjoyed your school years, though.
Yes, I have.
You've got a lot of friendships.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's talk about your parking place.
My parking spot.
When you become a senior at the Greenwood Mennonite School,
Yes, if we get permission, we're allowed to paint our parking spot how we want. And so I did. It took me a very long time. I don't know if I would do it again because
well, what's your parking spot look
was-
like?
it has my name on it and like graffiti kind of.
Okay.
And then there's like a little city building looking thing on the bottom. And so people did different things that they like. So like my friend painted a camera on there and somebody else did like a soccer field.
Okay.
And so it's your own personalized parking spot that you have throughout the year.
Nobody else is allowed to park in it.
Nobody else.
Okay.
If you do, it's a little awkward because it says my name on it. So.
Okay. So do you have to go back and paint over it?
They said to paint over it at the end of the year, but I don't know if they're actually going to make us because
Okay.
they didn't make the last
Last
year's
class. Okay.
people do it. So
All
I
right.
don't know what the plan is.
And what are your plans? You're
My
graduating.
plans, I'm graduating. I'll work over the summer at Emma's, and then I will take UD classes at Georgetown.
Okay.
And then I will join the Margaret Rollins School of Nursing program to become a nurse.
Okay.
And then from there on, I plan to do some travel nursing and then hopefully end up in pediatric nursing.
Okay.
So,
Now, when you say travel nursing, do you plan on leaving Delaware?
yes, like I plan to go to different states and stay for certain amounts of time. Like I might go to New York for 1 year and then maybe move
Has your
somewhere else
mom
for
approved
8
this?
months. Yes, but I'll be
Okay.
back. That's why it's
Okay.
travel nursing, so you're not fully committed to moving out. Like
Did you recently take a trip overseas?
I did. I went to Spain with
Did you really?
an exchange at my school.
So first, a lady from Spain came and stayed right at your house?
Yes, in October she came, stayed in my house, and then I went and stayed in her house.
So what was that like?
It was very interesting to see their different
The school
cultures.
put this together.
But yes, yeah, a certain group of students, we all went over together. So then we would do different activities together, like sightseeing and stuff like that. But then you would have your one-on-one time with your Spain partner. So it's very interesting to see because like.
What's it
their
like over there?
Parents didn't speak any English, so it's kind of
Oh.
tricky. But
They spoke what?
they spoke Spanish.
Oh, okay.
They
I thought
didn't
you said
speak
they spoke
any
Turkey.
English.
I didn't
No.
even know that was a language.
No.
Okay.
No, they spoke Spanish, and so that was kind of complicated sometimes because I couldn't talk with them because I
Okay.
speak English. And
But the daughter speaks English.
yeah, she's good with both.
How was the food?
The food was not my favorite,
Okay.
but that's because I'm picky.
Okay.
They do eat a lot of bread. That was yummy. So, but I did try a snail, and I do
Okay.
not recommend it at all. So
Was it alive or dead?
it was dead,
Oh,
but
okay.
it still has its antennas.
Okay. All right.
So gross.
Okay. You recently had a little awards ceremony at the school. They put your picture up on the screen.
Yep, the sport.
What,
it's a
what
sport
title did they give you?
defensive player.
I thought it
and
said Miss
volleyball.
Hustle or something.
Oh, that one too,
Miss Hustle.
Which I never imagined I would have got that one because.
Oh, really? You are a
I'm
hustler.
Not very fast in sports. Like
Oh.
I don't know. There's better options, but
Well, we're very proud of you.
thanks.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we have a really nice gift for you for graduation. Do you have a refrigerator at home?
I do.
I'm kidding with you.
Love it.
I'm kidding with you. So anyway, anything else going on?
Other than graduation today.
Is there a party tonight?
There is a party after graduation. Me and my friends.
300 people?
Maybe, possibly, but
Okay.
there'll be food. So.
There'll be food?
Yep.
All right. And graduation is this afternoon. Is it inside or outside?
It's inside.
Inside.
In the gym.
In the gym. Okay. All right. Anything else you want to say? I don't want to make you nervous or uncomfortable.
I don't
I'm
know.
honored that you've been on my show. Okay, this is a big deal for me.
Honored to be up here.
Okay. And your sister got married.
Yep.
Are you happy to have her out of the house?
Well, yeah, I get my own bedroom now. So
Okay. You had to share it with her.
It's kind of nice, except we've been remodeling our rooms, so all my stuff is in the living room right now.
I noticed that. I thought you were having an indoor yard sale.
No, it's very messy, but
All
we'll
right.
get it worked out.
It's a work in progress.
Mhm.
Okay.
Got to graduate first, so.
Got to graduate. When do you go to college? Is it soon?
It should be sometime in August, but I haven't finalized my classes
Okay.
or when I start yet, so.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Nope.
Okay. And do you have any more trips coming up?
I'm going to Myrtle Beach.
Are you
with
really?
My friends. so-
Okay. When's that?
July.
Okay.
So.
Are you going to miss the fair?
No, I looked. It's like
Okay.
after the fair, I think.
I like taking you to the fair.
Yeah, I like going to the fair.
Okay. All right. Well, Denise, did we miss anything? Shelby? You did very good.
Thanks.
Okay. So I will see you at graduation. Is that correct? I have some more gifts. I'll just bring them as a graduation gift, like a keychain and sticker and stuff like
Maybe
that.
some Chick-fil-A over there.
Do you eat at Chick-fil-A?
I do eat.
Well, let me load you up on Chick-fil-A while you're here. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine.
All right. You can take your friends or whatever.
Thanks.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. And you work at Emma's in Greenwood?
Yes.
Okay. I have people remark on you all the time.
That's
They say she's a worker. Okay.
Try, so.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye. All
See
right.
ya.
I'll see you. Were you going to hug me?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll see you. My mom thinks about that now and then. All right. Now, our other guest is not here, Denise. All right. Well, we're going to just move on if that's okay. I have got just another couple things. Can I talk about Kevin Short's birthday's coming up? All right. A lot of people don't know that. Kevin likes gifts. You can give them to me and I'll get them to Kevin. Okay. Anyway, I'm just kidding. His birthday is on Monday. So Kevin Short's birthday is on Monday, just so you know. And happy birthday, Kevin Short, in advance. All right. This is a surprise and it's a secret. So I'm having a surprise birthday party for a friend of mine named Donald McElvain. And so if you know Donald, do not tell him about this, okay? He is turning 90 years old, okay? And we're having a birthday party for him. So everybody's invited. So anybody that can hear me, everybody's invited, okay? There's parking for 1,000 people. It's at Crossroad Community Church. It is on June 12th. It's going to be from 11 to 1:30. Now, the problem is we're going to feed some of you, but not all of you, because I've only got food for 125 people, all right? So there's parking for 1,000. There's food for 125. There will be plenty of ice cream and ice cream cones. But if you want to stop by and say hi to Donald, it is a surprise birthday party on June 12th. That's not actually his birthday, but it's the day we're doing it. June 12th. From 11 to 1:30, everybody at the sound of my voice is invited. There's going to be a mini car show. There's going to be some race cars on display, and we're just going to have a good time of getting together and fellowship. No real agenda other than to make Donald feel special and loved. So if you would like to join us, everybody is welcome. That is June 12th at Crossroad Community Church. Don't plan on... I don't know if we're going to have enough food for everybody. That's the thing, okay? Don't tell me you're coming. No RSVP needed. Just show up. There's parking for 1,000 people. There's going to be a few cars on display, and people are invited. But it's not so much a luncheon. It's just a meet and greet and your chance to say hi and wish Donald happy birthday. Did I explain that okay? I just want to make that real clear, okay? All right, what else is going on? Weller's is open. We're doing good. We're having a good day so far today. We want to say thank you. Memorial Day is when? Is that Monday? That is Monday. So we want to make sure everybody remembers and honor our lost servicemen and women. And it's a busy day, so you want to be kind of courteous. Denise shared with me an experience she had at Walmart the other day. She'd never seen anybody freak out. It wasn't in the fruits and vegetables. It was in the photo department, right? A guy lost his cool. She never thought to stream it live on Facebook. That's the first thing I would have done. I guess he was flipping out over he wanted to pay for his pictures up front, and you can only pay for them in the photo department. But he had them in his hand was the problem. So, and he had groceries. All right, but he wanted to pay for everything up front, and it was no. So I missed it. So if you're ever at an event, you see somebody freaking out, keep your distance, but do a Facebook Live. Don't miss that opportunity, folks, okay? Don't engage them. No eye contact with the crazies, but just watch them play it out. Everybody's on edge, folks, is what it is. Everybody's on edge. We have lost our compassion for one another. I see people talk negatively about people. I see people drive in a negative way. It's a sad time we live in. You want to remember, you want to extend grace. We are all less than perfect. I'm first in that line. So that's that. All right, what else is going on? Did we want to take any phone calls? Do you got to run the wire and all that? If not, it's not a biggie, but I'm going to give out the phone number so people can get ready. We're not giving away anything today. It's just simply you can call and say hello. How's that? Colin was all ready for something. All right. Do you have a refrigerator at home, Colin? I can hook you up with a refrigerator magnet. So anyway, I just want to say that the phone number is 302-422-7336. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to give away. Now, if you have won something in the past week or two, we're going to ask you right straight up, please give other people a chance, okay? We do only have one phone line, all right? So it's 302-422-7336. Again, if you've won in the past week or two, just let other people get a chance to win some. You're going to get one Chick-fil-A gift card, okay? Chick-fil-A, all right? So that's a Chick-fil-A gift card. You're going to get one of them. You're going to get one T.S. Smith. That's for 6 donuts. For 6 donuts, okay? And then you're going to get one for Slingers, which is for an appetizer at Slingers. Now, you do have to buy a meal to get the free appetizer, all right? So you get that, and you're going to get one Vanderwyn. So this is a big giveaway. It is 4 gift cards for free. It's going to be real fast. When you call, turn your radio down so there's no feedback. It's 302-422-7336. You got to pick these gift cards up at Weller's in Bridgeville. Not today, next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay? So if you want them, you're going to get one of each, a Chick-fil-A, a T.S. Smith, a Slingers free appetizer, and a Vanderwyn's, okay? So you get 4 gift cards, all for free. Call me now, 302-422-7336. Just keep calling one right after the other. I'm going to put your name on a list, and you pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. 302-422-7336. 888-542-9736. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
Who am I talking to?
Tricia.
Could you spell it?
Tricia.
Tricia. Now, that sounds like Tricia. Is that right?
That's correct.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, actually, Homestead Campground in Georgetown, Delaware.
Wow. And are you listening on the radio, watching on TV?
Watching on TV.
All right. And have you ever called before?
Never.
Okay. And do you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yes.
Okay. Well, pick up your gift cards next week. What? What channel are you watching on TV?
What channel is it, Scott?
Scott, pay attention.
Delmarva.
TV Delmarva?
Delmarva.
What channel? What number? 14 or 33?
What number, Scott? 14 or 33? We're new to this. Hold on, this is a campground.
You're new to TV? That's fine.
No. We're new to this channel. 14-1.
14-1. Okay. Now, next time, you're going to have to watch us on 33, so try to get that in the future, okay?
Got it. Thank you.
Hey, what do you think of the show?
I think it's great. My husband and I were just watching and listening about the car show. He's got a lot of cars.
Oh, wow. Is he going to bring one?
Yeah, that's what we plan on doing.
Okay, well, good. Well, we look forward to seeing you then, all right?
All right, thank you very much.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. That was Tricia from Homestead Campground. Caller, are you there?
Good morning.
Who am I talking to?
Talking to Joe.
Is this Joe spelled J-O-E?
Yes, it is.
All right. So you know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
I do. I want to come down there Tuesday and inquire about that position you have. So, yes.
Oh, good. Well, they'll be ready for you, Joe. We're open 9 to 5, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. There you go. Joe's going to get his gift cards and a job. All right. So 302-422-7336. One more call is all I got time for. Everybody have a good Memorial Day weekend. Caller, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning.
And who is this?
This is Jane from the Seaford Community Concert Association.
Well, Jane, I got your name on the list, and I thank you for calling in, okay?
Thank you very much. Have a serious Memorial Day. Not happy, just serious. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, I know what you were getting ready to say. Anyway, are we done? Okay, so everybody, thanks for calling in. Jim Bosco was not here today. A lot of people have missed him. They're in mourning all around the restaurant because he's not here. But anyway, Jim, we hope you're feeling better, and I hope you didn't beat Linda's score on the pinball machine while she wasn't home. That's what she's worried about, all right? So do not be playing pinball while she's not home. All right, what else is going on? Weller's is open. The weekend is here. Be safe, everybody. Be kind, be courteous, and be willing to spend a lot of money when you come to Weller's, okay? Don't be shy about it. There's no limit to the spending. There's no limit spending at Weller's, right, Denise? There's no limit spending, okay? And other than that, the people that won their gift cards will pick them up at Weller's. We do like giving away gift cards, so thank you, everybody that won those. Or they didn't win them. You didn't win them. We gave them away. We can't have any contest, okay? No games of chance, all right? So anyway, nobody won anything today, all right? We just gave some things away. All right, mark that date down. June 12th, everybody. June 12th is Donald's birthday party at Crossroad Community Church. If you've got a race car or you got a car and you just want to bring it out, you don't even have to unload it off the trailer. We're just having an informal get-together, a little bit of celebration, and we will see you. God bless you all. Have a good, safe weekend, and I will see you when I see you. And thank you for tuning in the show, okay? All right, I forgot to thank Lawrence. Lawrence, thanks a lot back there. All right, so in these 20 seconds, I want to remind you, if you want to advertise on TV Delmarva or Fine Day Radio, we would love to help promote you and your business or your organization. Call me now, 302-542-9157. Y'all be safe. Take care. God bless, and goodbye.
From the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewes.